guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I am here with this Cath Kidston box. Now this box I had been, yes, hoarding. I mean, ridiculous. Why would I hoard a box? No idea. But yes, that's what I have been doing, was hoarding this box for the longest time. This is some cereal bowls that I had. You know, my lovely teacup and saucer that I, you know, always have with my cup of tea. I had the set of cereal bowls as well, which of course obviously came in this box. And the box, obviously, it's this gorgeous Cath Kidston pattern, you know, that you can get the fabrics and, you know, what have you. So, you know, I didn't obviously want to part with the box because it's so lovely, isn't it? So I dug it out and, you know, because I'm having a bit of a clear up off the back of my move now. And it was at the bottom of my wardrobe, which some of my craft things have now had to go into my wardrobe. I know. I mean, it's now... Oh, I was going to say spread around into all other rooms. It always was spread around in all other rooms, but I'm trying to spread it around tidily this time. So, you know, although it was spread around before, it was far from tidy. So hopefully I'm being a bit more organised now. So I was about to throw it out. Sorry, I just knocked the camera. I was about to throw it out, and then I thought, why am I throwing this out? I've hoarded it for this long. Why don't I make some stuff with it? Because it's so pretty, isn't it? So, yeah, I've now got it here. And I just thought, let's come along and just make maybe some toppers from it. So I'm just cutting it down in the first instance. Now, I don't know how, you know, how many I'm going to get or how I'm going to use them. Obviously, we've got lots of little bits, which, of course, we could either piece together with other little bits to make bigger bits, if you see what I mean. Or we could just, obviously, use them as little bits. And then I've got, obviously, bigger bits. So, I mean, this one, for instance, is, you know, lovely, lovely big size. And then I've got big sizes here, but with the writing on. So we've got a combination of different things really here. So yeah, let's just you know, cut down a few and see how we get on. So I'll save this section of the box, and you know, maybe we'll come back and make some more things. So far, obviously, I've got these. So let's move that out of the way for a minute. Okay, let's just have a quick look and see, you know, just take in what we've got here. Now, personally, as you know, I'm not so keen that often on, like, you know, straight edges. So, I mean, of course, this one's dead straight because it's been cut by, you know, the machine. These not so much because they've been cut by me. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try and tear this down. So I'm going to just try and tear it down on this edge. Oh, let's just see how this goes. You know, I just really like the torn edges, and yeah, I mean, I have to say I didn't make a great job of this torn edge. So I'm not saying I like this one particularly, because it does look a little bit like, you know, chewed by the mice, but oh well. Right. Okay, so I'm now thinking let's tear along the top, definitely. Like that. Now, shall we keep one side straight? I don't know. Let's do this bottom edge. Oh my goodness. Ah. It's obviously, because it's quite thick cardboard, it's kind of hard to get started. Oh, you need like strong fingers. Right, okay. I mean, this might be going to be too big, to be honest, for a topper, because it's quite, yeah, quite big, isn't it? But it might be okay, we'll see. And I've just thrown this in the bin, actually, and then I thought, oh, actually, I wonder if this irregular one, whether we could do something, you know, something like that with that sort of trimmed off bit. Again, I don't know. But yeah, let's just keep that there for the minute. Right, do we want to bring this down at all more, or shall we? Let's tear this side down as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's probably better, isn't it? And I'm just going to see, yeah, we could definitely get rid of perhaps some of the inner so it's not quite so thick. So just going to peel that up. Oh, it's not working brilliantly. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, to be honest, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just tear a little bit. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll leave it like that. Otherwise I could be here just all day. Right, so that's that one. So let's do these 2 pieces first of all. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking we could attach this like that. Now I'm just going to tear this down because of course it looks a bit weird shape now, but oops, like that. Yeah, we could have that sort of there. And to be honest, we could probably tuck some lace kind of like coming out under like that, maybe. Let me try this. So I've got some of this gathered lace. Just going to cut it off of the header and just see how that works. I don't know how this is going to look or work. It might be absolutely rubbish, but I'm thinking kind of tuck it in, and the other one was a little bit too small. You know, it didn't have enough to be able to tuck in, if you see what I mean. So like that. That's quite pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I quite like that. So I've left these bits intentionally because then I can obviously glue this onto them, is the plan. So let's see. Right, going to just put glue down there, glue down there. Oh, fingers crossed. This is like wing and a prayer stuff going on here. Oh, the amount of times I have to say that. Wing and a prayer seems to be a common theme, doesn't it, on my channel? But right, so I've just glued that in, which has obviously then just held that lace in between there. Oh, love how that looks so far. That's cool, isn't it? So who knew, but maybe these like irregular ones will be actually better than the others. So I'm just going to glue this lace on here. You know, I don't know really whether it needed to be, but yeah, just, you know, just glue it on there like that. Okay. Right, now this looks like it could be a bit on the tall side. What do you think? I don't know whether it is or not really. Yeah, maybe it needs just bringing down slightly. So I don't really want to cut that lace off. I should have done this first, but never mind. Let's just go in like that and just cut it down there. Okay, just going a bit there. Just thought, let's have the lace, you know, a little bit longer because that looks quite pretty, doesn't it? And so I'm just going to try and do the same thing here. I mean, unfortunately, I am snipping some of that lace off, but yeah, it's not too bad. Oops, like that. Oh dear, not made a good job of this at all. Okay. Oh, I'm not making a very good job of this. Now, I wonder what this is like if I rough up the edge. Should we just try that? Oh, quite nice, actually. Yeah. So let me just rough those edges up. I mean, I just didn't want to throw this box away. I thought, well, I've hoarded it. You know, I mean, for years. I've had those teacups and saucers and the bowls. I mean, actually, most of the bowls are broken, but I think I've got 2 left. I mean, for literally years, probably, oh, I don't know, 10 years or, yeah, maybe more. A long time. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Sorry about that. Just typical, isn't it? That you just get a phone call as soon as you're doing a video. Right. But whilst I was on the phone, I was just digging around, seeing what else I could drag out, you know, to possibly incorporate on our topper. So yeah, it's fine. It works out quite handy, you know, when you get a call and then you can be digging around whilst you're on your call. So I just pulled in some ribbon, obviously, whilst I was, you know, on the phone. And I thought, well, we might incorporate that somewhere. So, yeah, I was thinking the velvet ribbon, but obviously that's lilac. Maybe this would go better. But also dug out some clusters. And I thought, let's just see if I've got any clusters that might go on here. Oh, I can see some pink ones already. Oh, I can see quite a few pink ones, actually. So, yeah, let's just have a quick look through here. So, yeah, none of these brownie. Oh, my goodness, look what I've just seen. Ooh, thought that, but look at this one. Oh, that was just made for there, wasn't it? I don't even think I probably need to try any of the others now. Oh, actually, maybe just have to try this one because this one's red. Oh, actually, I've seen a few now. Oh, I don't know now. I'm a bit torn. Let's have a look. And then whilst I'd stopped the camera, you know, to answer the phone, my son just got in. It's only lunchtime, but my middle son, he's doing his GCSEs at the moment, which are like the final exams over here in the UK. You know, because obviously he's leaving school this year. And yeah, he's just obviously finished his exam for today. So he has come home. I didn't know that he was going to be home. He is going back a bit later on for like a maths revision session. But yeah, he's come home. So I, you know, will do my video and then go and join him just for a quick coffee before he has to go back. But yeah, so that's really nice. So again, just to put this out there, I'm filming ahead. So this might not go up for absolutely ages, in which case he would have probably long since done his exams, you know. But yeah, obviously because I'm filming ahead, it at the moment, that's what's going on. So yeah, he's obviously loving it, you know. Can't believe his luck coming home, you know, midway through the day. Right, yes, I think that's quite pretty, isn't it? So I'm going to glue the lace down just using the hot glue here. So like that, straight up, whoops, straight along there, like that. Now probably will snip that, you know, pointy bit off of that lace, because that lace ribbon probably doesn't look great. And then just down here, I'm not really too fussed, to be honest, about how the shape looks. I will just try and do a dovetail, but yeah, it's fine. There we go, like that. Okay, now, do we think this one? I mean, to be honest, I actually think lots of them look really pretty on here. I quite like this red one, to be fair. And do we want this? Just as like a contrast, having that green on there. And then I also had dug out these little flowers, which I'm just using all the time lately from the Amazon, you know, like silk flower things that I'd ordered. They just seem to look really pretty on every single thing. So I'm just wondering, you know, if we could just have one maybe down there in the corner or something. Yeah, I mean, I really love how that's looking. So I'm going to just glue this on. I think it's all glued together anyway. But we will just glue this onto the cardboard. I'm so pleased that I didn't just throw that box away, honestly. I picked it up and I thought, oh, you know, high time I get rid of this. I've hoarded this for 10 years. Ugh, get rid of it. And I kind of put it on the pile, you know, for throwing out. And then I just thought, what am I thinking? You know, that's the perfect box to use for a project because it's so pretty. And, you know, you don't that often get such pretty, you know, pretty packaging, do you? So, yeah, I'm so pleased that I didn't end up throwing it out. Because it was, you know, it was there, ready. They're ready to be thrown out. Right, just having a quick look because I've got some wax seals that are ready done here. Just see if we've got any. I mean, I've got this without a wax seal, obviously, but... yeah, just see. I love having like the ribbon banners and things like that on the toppers. They just look really pretty, don't they? Honestly, like as usual, you know, everything but the one thing that you really would like to have. Oh, that's quite pretty actually. Like I know it's, you know, a different colour. But in some ways actually I think that's quite nice because it was, yeah, not looking sickly. I mean, that's a bit of a strange thing to say, but you know, maybe actually having that slightly less, I don't want to use the phrase sickly green because, you know, that implies I don't like that colour, and you know, I do love that colour of that other ribbon, but yeah, I think maybe just having a bit of a contrast is perhaps what's needed here. So, you know, having that sort of, oh, I don't know what colour you would call that green. I don't know, pale, pale green. Yeah, is maybe just what's needed here. So sorry if you can hear my son banging around. He's obviously making himself some lunch now. So yeah, but he's obviously loving the whole, oh mum, I'm home already, check me out, you know. Well, who wouldn't be loving that? Okay, right. Yeah, I'm going to just put a couple of postage stamps on, just, you know, for a bit more interest, really. So I'll just put those back in my little pot. Okay. I'll just glue these on with the wet glue. Oh dear. That one. And this one. Okay. Right. And then, yeah, that wax seal, that looks pretty like that, doesn't it? And then do we want this? And do we want these? That's the question. I mean, that's a little bit going off in a sort of, you know, direct line, isn't it? Sort of diagonal line, which perhaps, you know, perhaps that's a bit weird. Just going to have a look, because I've got some of my little cabochon pieces, just to see whether we've got any of these. I've done some more of these the other day in some other colourways. So, ooh, that's a bit red, isn't it? I thought that might have looked really good. This one's slightly less red. Nope. Okay. It may be this is out of balance because we've got that biggish, you know, piece that then this is now in a line this way. So, yeah, it might be that it's like too much. Ooh, that's quite pretty just there. Let's just have a look and see. I'm going to just put this wax seal down before I can change my mind about that. So, I know I say this all the time, but, you know, sometimes I find it best to just attach things. Even if later I think, oh, I wish I hadn't put that there. It sometimes just is still easiest, you know, once you've committed to something. You know, oh, that's quite pretty, isn't it? Yeah, loving how that looks, I must say. What do we think? It's really super pretty, doesn't it? Okay, and that will also hold that lace in place. So let's just pop this one down like that. Okay. Yeah, my son said to me, oh, Mum, I'm loving this. He said, I feel like I'm in the sixth form. So the sixth form is what he's hoping to do when he leaves school. And again, like I say, this is going to go up, you know, probably not for a while. So perhaps he will even be in the sixth form by the time this goes up. But yeah, sixth form is where you do like the A levels. So I assume, I don't know, I didn't do A levels, but I assume you can not come and go as you please. I mean, obviously there is a timetable that you have to kind of, you know, adhere to. But there's a lot more flexibility than certainly, you know, if you were just at school, you know, in kind of the lower years. So, yeah, he's obviously loving the, you know, the freedom, you know, the independent kind of feeling. Actually, I can remember that when I was doing my GCSEs and, you know, just that feeling of, yeah, freedom, I guess, really, and that you weren't sort of so much of a child, you were kind of being a bit more treated, well, you know, a bit more independently, weren't you? That you could not please yourself. I mean, that sounds like a bit too far-fetched, but, you know. Oh, I can't decide now what to do. And the other thing that I'm wondering is actually whether I want to make this more rounded at the edges, because perhaps it's actually a little bit too square there. So I'm just going to take those down a bit. Yeah, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? You know, sometimes just those little tweaks kind of do make all the difference. You know, it was looking a little bit too squared off, and I thought, well, not sure that that's quite the look that I'm wanting to go for. Right, just going to bring these in because there might be a better colour flower. So yeah, I had to buy another pack of these. I think I've actually bought another 2 packs, but in the move, I'm not sure where the other ones have gone. Yep, I need to obviously sort them out and see where I've put them. Should really separate them out and have small ones in here. I hadn't really thought of that until I've just got these out now. I mean, I love the green, so yeah, maybe we'll have a green. So I'm just thinking, like, if we have that like that, maybe. Right, let me glue this together. I know it seems strange because I took the centre out and now I'm gluing it back together. I take the centres out because they've got a little stem. So with the centres in, they're not going to be able to sit flat, you know, on your work. Whoops. So that's why I take the centres out. Oh gosh, come on. Right, let's just have a look. Ooh. What do we think to this? I mean, I do like the green one, I think, better than the pink one. Now, what would we have as the centre? I've got some little pearly brads here, which I've been using these a bit more since my craft move. I obviously couldn't really see these where they were before. But yeah, I've only got 4 left, so I've obviously used them a lot better, you know, a lot more since being down here. There's other things that I probably haven't used at all that normally I did use because I now can't find them. But it's nice to switch things up, isn't it? I've come across other things that I'm using instead, perhaps. So, yeah. What do we think to that? That's quite pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I quite like that. Right, let me just press this down because I've got little sort of metal bits sticking out now a bit. Just pop that on there like that. And yeah. Do we like the pearl? That's the question here, just before I stick that pearl on. Or do we think actually it would benefit from something pink in there? Or could we do the pink, you know, pink inking around the edge here somewhere? Let's just try a green centre. Oh, maybe the green centre looks better. I think maybe the green centre looks better. So it's just another one of those wax cabochons there. Okay, and oh, let's have a quick look. Just having a quick look in my, you know, organiser, just in case I've got anything there that I could incorporate. Oh, I don't think I want that. No. I don't know. Not really being very speedy with this, am I? I might only end up getting one done, which is pretty rubbish. Yeah, it's taken a bit longer than I had expected because I'm dithering around making my decisions, but oh, I love how that looks. Right, okay, I'm going to call that quits there with that one because otherwise I'm just going to be here the whole day. So let's move that to one side. Right, let's do one more at least because otherwise, my goodness, what a poor show. Right, let's do this one with the pinks, shall we? So, yeah, let's do this one. Now, wondering what to do in this section here to cover this up. So, just going to pull in my little scraps bin because I've probably got some scrap or rather that I could put down there, you know, that will tie in-ish. Well, now I'm looking and I'm like, oh, have I? Because I can't see anything so far. Just try this. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? So you could have that one on there. So let's just tear the edge around there and down here. Yeah, okay. So let's glue this one down. Okay. Did we have it that way or that way? I think we had the green at the top, didn't we? Right. Okay. Like that. And then I think, yeah, let's put this here. Now I'm wondering for this one, whether what we could do is use some of that ribbon and make like a pretty bow on here. So let me just glue this down now. Oops. Like that one. Oops. Okay, and then just do the opposite side. So yeah, we're just making like a little bow, basically. Oh dear, come on. Oh dear, this is not going very well, is it? Oh, this is another do as I say, not as I do video. Oh dear. Yes, don't copy my methods, whatever you do, because wow, they are not very good. Okay, but hey, we did get there, so it's okay. Right, so that little bow now. We could go, oh, down the edge or across. Let's see, because obviously I do want to have some lace on here somewhere. So let's bring in a bit more of that lace. Oh, I've got some left from that we just tore up just now. Oh my goodness, how pretty is this? Oh my goodness, that is so gorgeous, isn't it? Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just try and glue that straight down onto there. I don't know how easy this is going to be because I'm thinking, oh, is this lace going to move around? Touch wood, it's staying put so far. Okay, and yeah, let's just pop that down there. Okay, so that's what's holding obviously the lace in place now. Okay, and then we'll just snip it here at the edge. Oh my goodness, how pretty does that look? I just love the look of that so much. Just going to snip that ribbon down there a bit. Maybe even snip the lace down a bit too. Okay. Yeah. Okay, oh, that's just gorgeous, isn't it? Right, then this obviously can go on there. Now let's bring those flowers back. Oh, I'm loving having these flowers within easy reach. They're brilliant. Now, do we want to go for pink? I'm just kind of thinking, oh, the other one was quite green. Perhaps we should do something a bit more pink on here so it doesn't look the same as the other one. Oh, come on. Just picking that centre out of that flower. Okay. Don't know what we're going to push across here. When I've done these before, I've kind of used like a bit of bling in the middle of the, you know, that bow. So let's just try this. Oh, it looks like the sun's coming out. It's trying to cheer up today. That's good, because I have to say it was not very warm earlier. Not very warm at all. Put that there. Oh, that looks very pretty, doesn't it? And let's just see whether I've got any kind of... Oh, that's quite nice like that. Just going to see. I can't resist this green, to be honest. I don't think it came with that many green ones in there, so I'll be sorry, because I will have used them all, and yeah, I wish that I hadn't. It's unlike me to be being so generous using them all. I would normally be hoarding them. pretty, isn't it? Or should we have... Right, I'm just going to glue this together so it's not moving around. You know, in terms of the layers moving around. And that's the small one. Oh dear, oh so sorry, my hot glue gun's dropping. I really need to get that plug sorted out because, you know, it's obviously skidding around on my desk. So, you know, where it's stretched across the rim. And again, I'm filming ahead, so it may be that by this point, maybe my plug is sorted out. But yeah, it just wasn't today. Okay. I'm just going to glue this one together now as well. Just makes it easier, you know, so that I can see what's going on, because otherwise it's, yeah, just hard to see when it's moving around all the time. Okie dokie. Look. Oh, I don't know what to put now in the middle of those. I mean, oh, decisions, honestly. I mean, I quite like that green, I have to say, in the centre of there. That looks quite pretty, doesn't it? Now, just wondering, let me pull that pearl back in if I can still find it. I haven't tucked it somewhere miles away. I mean, honestly, I've only just put it in here and already it's kind of dropped to the bottom. That's quite pretty, isn't it? Yeah, that does look quite pretty. Now I'm thinking, does it need anything else a bit more pink, or shall we try some like pink inking around the edge of this? Because I'd quite like to make it a bit more pink looking, I think. So just glue this down in the centre of that bow. Oops. Oh my goodness. Well, that hasn't gone very well either, has it? Might be that I need to go and have some lunch myself, because maybe my crafting's becoming pretty shoddy now. Pretty shoddy. Right. Just having a look and seeing what I've got that's kind of a ready-made thing. Whether I've got anything, you know, ready-made that I could just pop on here. Like metal corners, I don't think they're... Yeah, I mean, they're a bit kind of not really in keeping with anything else, are they? But that being said, they actually looked quite pretty, so I may well have to incorporate them on a different one. You know, maybe when we use some of the rest of it, because I think they would look quite nice. Let's just see. Got these butterfly strips. We went for one of those instead. I mean, that's also quite pretty, isn't it? I would never in a million years have thought that this was going to be a contender, but yeah, maybe it's a different look. Oh, it's probably a bit silly, isn't it? Yeah. Right, not those then. Right, okay. Got one of those big safety pin embellishments. Nope. Oh dear, I don't know now what to add on here. Oh, just got some of this ribbon. No. Oh, do you know what I've just spotted is some of, you know, my food coloured lace. I mean, this is green, which I did say, oh, do I need some more pink? And now, of course, I've grabbed in green, but just wondering, I've just got this kind of frilly sort of edge to this. Oh, actually, I've got some, yeah, this is probably easier to get to. So let me just cut down this for a minute. Okay. you think to that? Oh, I just don't know. Maybe I should take a break and come back to this. I did say about the pink inking, didn't I? Okay, let's just put in some of my... Oh, I'm always thinking this is Victorian Velvet, and it's the worn lipstick. So, yeah, not Victorian Velvet at all. Let me just grab a pink blendy tool. Now, I have to say, I've not in any way, you know, decided how to have my blendy tools yet. So, since my move, and yeah, kind of like probably not really got them in the best place at the moment. So, yeah, let's just see. Oh, that's very brown looking, because of course it is a brown blender, really, but I'm not sure where my other tools are. So let's just try this makeup sponge instead. Okay. Right, I'm just going to ink around here quickly, just with the pink. Oh my goodness, that's super, super bright. Yeah. Yeah, was not really going for quite such a bright look as that, but yeah, oh well, it's on there now. I wonder if that would rub off a bit. Yeah, okay. Just to tone it down, because it's very, well, very in your face, isn't it? Right, let's bring this back in. I think this might be too much green. What do we think? I think it perhaps is just too much green. Let's just try this like this, and where's my little green centre? Oh, it looks okay actually now. Yeah, I had my doubts there for a minute. I thought, oh, I think perhaps I've gone overboard with the green, but actually I quite like it now. So let me just take the green out and check. Yeah, it's a bit colourless without the green, isn't it? So yeah, let's have the green after all. So just going to glue that lace down. Now, obviously, most of this is going to be covered up by that topper anyway, so it doesn't matter that it's, you know, like maybe technically it's through the holes of the lace or anything. That's fine. And then let's just put another glue stick in. Okay, right. Just going to pop this one down. Okay. That. Okay, that is super pretty. And then this here, oops, just pop that one down there, this one up here. Okay, and then just as I looked round, I suddenly spotted, you know, my daisy trims. So I'm just going to see if any of these might look quite good. So yeah, they were just behind me and I thought, oh, no, maybe not. Just going to see if that pearl might look nice in there. Let me try it without. Oh, come on, fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. Oh, perhaps it does look nice actually. So I'll just put this down here, and then going to just put that pearl in the centre of that as well. Like that. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, right, let's quickly finish this one off there. I think that's probably just too bright pink, that centre there. About that. Just kind of checking whether this might look cute anywhere, but I don't think they've, yeah, I don't think it's got a place there really. So yeah, let's just pop the centre down. Oops, like that. Oh, how pretty does that look? So yeah, I mean, obviously I've only done 2, so a little bit on the slow side there, but aren't they pretty? So yeah, I might come back and do some more with the other, you know, the other couple of bits of cardboard that I've got left. So hope that you like them, and yeah, have fun if you decide to make something similar. Perhaps you've got an old Cath Kidston box, or maybe like a tissue box or something that's very pretty that you could tear up and use. Just anything really. So yeah, have fun if you decide to dig it out and do something similar. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks then. Bye.